Unbelievable. Buhari and Lai Mohammed major fallout. Argue profusely and disagree over Boko. Now this thing of him made they disagree. Oh. Not be small thing happen for state house, oh, for the government house, or Aso Rock, of Aso Villas, they call them. Buhari and Lai Mohammed, the disagreement over these people. You know, Lai Mohammed is neither here nor there. Is where the music turns. That is where he turns to. Anywhere Bele face, it turns. No loyalty to anything. The Minister of Information that apparently has no information. So he's on a disagreement trail with President Muhammadu Buhari, and the two are going back and forth. I said no, I said this, I said that, and Nigerians are surprised saying, what is going on between these two? Let's get all the details. Buhari disagrees with Lai Mohammed, says, having been assassinated. President Muhammadu Buhari has openly disagreed with his Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, on strength of there is operating in parts of the country. President Muhammadu Buhari, however, claimed that the terrorist group is currently fragmented by internal strifes and that it has been degraded by the Nigerian Defense Force. But the group is still potent in their stronghold and is still active and preying on soft targets. The president made this known while speaking on the third edition of the Turkey-African Partnership Summit last Saturday. President Muhammadu Buhari, however, called on the Turkey-African Partnership Summit to provide concrete support to help defeat this group and insurgents on the African continent. The president expressed delight that the summit, convened by presidents of other nations who were also there, was a good opportunity for them to look inwardly and see focus on how to develop the infrastructure of Africa. He said another area this partnership must focus on is the global challenge of climate change, which is impacting us both in Nigeria, Turkey, across Africa, and indeed across the world. It has become a catalyst to look at on process of food security, drying up of our lakes, lack of livelihood, and youth migration, among others. The trend is the same around the world, where communities are overwhelmed by forest fire, rising sea level, food drought, and devastations. I want to seize this opportunity to appeal for support for initiatives such as African Great Green Walls on environment and land management, which is designed to fight the effort of climate change and desertifications in Africa. President Buhari said the initiative aimed to restore 100 million hectares of degraded lands by the 11th country of the sub-Sahara stripe, capital 250 million tons of carbon, and create 10 million green jobs for 2030. On the global coronavirus pandemic, President Buhari urged nations to focus on examples of African-Turkey cooperation, which emphasize solidarity and support in tracking the challenges. He continued that the pandemic is a global challenge which calls for global solidarity and solutions, not just in among African nations, but all over the world. So this is what is happening currently, my wonderful people. President Muhammadu Buhari is collaborating with other supposed leaders from other parts. He was in Turkey, and what he said contradicts what his own man has said. Okay, what his own man has said at home was quite different from what we were hearing him say, right on ground when he had the opportunity to speak to a group of people with relations to what is going on. Nigerians were like, are you guys on the same page? Are you sure you are working together as a single unit, or there is something else? So this is what is happening, my wonderful people. This is what is going on. The people you thought, the people you think are working together seemingly may not be working together. Yeah, President Muhammadu Buhari has a different mindset, quite different, okay, from others. And he only speaks to other nations of the world. He does not speak to his own people. Okay, when it comes to him, relating and speaking to other people, when it comes to him relating and speaking, he's very good at that. But to speak on, what is really happening, you will not hear President Muhammadu Buhari speak in terms of any of such things. He won't speak to anybody. He won't speak to the nation. He will address the nation. He will address things that are supposed to be addressed by the president in giving lead and support. Sadly, this is the man we have. Okay, sadly, this is the man we have as the president of the country. Sadly, this is the man we have. Okay, this is the man we call leader. This is the person we committed the nation to give direction, and see where we are today. See where we are today. If we, it's honestly a time for consideration. It's honestly a time for people to be honest and to give perspective into some of the things that are going. Because if you keep quiet and you say nothing, you think you're doing anybody any harm. You're actually doing it to yourself. It is important when we all speak together, then they know that we are not happy. We don't want it, and we don't want such things to continue. But when you keep quiet and you silence, they say it's consensus, meaning you're quite happy with what is going on. You can't be bothered, and whatever is going on is fine by you, and then there is no need to worry. So this is part of what happens when people honestly, are speaking and are condemning evil. It shows that they are speaking in terms of one people, one voice, oneness, and it goes a long way to talk about what could potentially happen. Okay, but when nobody is speaking, evil thrives when those that should speak do not speak. Evil thrives when those that should, comment on things do not. And in the places of dark parts, they thrive and they succeed and they go on. But when people begin to speak against, all these things, then you are sure that there is closeness to liberty, and people are beginning to, get a bit of a change and transformation. So this is part of what is going on right now. You see, so every one of us have got a duty. Every one of us must speak up. Every one of us must contribute our quarters. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless you. Do have a lovely day. Bye for now. Bye.